Hey everybody on YouTube and my VSG pals. This is Valinar coming again with another VSG update. It has now been 2 weeks exactly since my vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and things are going great. Really happy. Um, Virtually no pain. My incisions are doing really well. Um, haven't had any complications whatsoever, so I'm pretty happy about everything that's been going on. Um, Still at home. I'm still off of work right now. The doctor recommended that I'd be out for about 3 to 4 weeks, just to be sure. But I'm going back to see him tomorrow. So if everything goes well, maybe I can get back to work a little early. So we'll see. Um, but things are going good. So just a touch on the numbers. Um, when I went into surgery, I won't worry about weight before surgery. I'm big enough as it is, so we'll go bottom line numbers from surgery date. So day of surgery was 469. Um, as of today, I'm 449.8, so roughly 20 pounds down. Um, Really happy with that. I know a lot of that still just because I'm on liquids and whatnot. But so far, each day it's been about 2 pounds lost per day. 1.4 to 2 pounds, give or take. Um, this morning actually was a little bit less than expected. I assume because yesterday I incorporated some melted cheese and um, whatnot in my dinner last night, so I'm just wondering if maybe my liver is just going back to normal processing that kind of thing. Um, we'll see. See how that goes. Not too worried about it. It's everything's been great. Um, Speaking about what I've been eating, so I'm on pureed foods until probably tomorrow or Thursday. It is now Tuesday. What is today's date? Um, the 19th, Tuesday the 19th, 2014. So probably about Thursday, I'll be, if the doctor says everything's good, I'll go to my next phase, which is soft mushy food or mechanically soft food or something like that anyway. But what I've been eating, pureed, just about everything, but everything's been going great. Um, I had a bit of a treat. Last Friday, I made my girlfriend spaghetti and meatballs. So I took a couple of meatballs, um, threw that in my magic bullet, blended that up with a little bit of sauce, and I ate about half of it. So probably the equivalent of one meatball. But it was nice because it also had a couple of bell peppers in there too that I had thrown in the sauce. So I added that in there too. So that was kind of nice, and it was um, a great treat from what I had been eating, which is just you know all the same stuff over and over and over again. Um, I also made some chili. That was really good. Blended that up in the food processor first, and then took that and made it more fine chopped in the magic bullet. It came out wonderful, really good, tasty. Um, let's see. We also did chicken and mushrooms. That wasn't too bad. I think I overdid a little bit on the garlic seasoning, but it wasn't too bad. It's weird trying to cook in much smaller portions. The last couple of days, I've just been cooking for both of us, but just taking a small portion of what I've made her and then, you know, blended it, pureed it. Um, One good thing I did find, if you YouTube Chef Ramsay's scrambled eggs, um, Chef Gordon Ramsay, he's a famous chef. He does a couple of TV shows as well. He has an online YouTube video that I happen to catch where he made scrambled eggs. Well, he did it in such a way that they're practically pureed um, as he cooks them. He's constantly moving them so the eggs never really have a chance to make big lumps. So it's very soft and creamy, and they're really yummy. So I tried that. The first day I tried them, I went back to my old ways thinking, oh, I used to eat 2, 3 eggs, at a time. So I did one full egg and one egg white, and then realized after I sat down that, yeah, I'm not getting through this whole breakfast. The second time I tried it, all I did was one egg white, and that was fine. I probably could have used a little bit more. I think maybe I'll try 2 egg whites or maybe just a whole egg. I'm just trying to, cut down the fat content and cholesterol, that kind of stuff. Egg whites are usually better. But yeah, things are going great. Let's see, what other thing? Oh, I made an isopure jello. That was fantastic. I took lime jello and coconut isopure, and I took it was 16 ounces of coconut isopure, and I chilled it for my cold water part of the isopure, of the jello rather. And then I took a box of lime jello, used water for that to heat it up, poured in the jello. Once that was dissolved, I added the isopure for my cold liquids to the jello, and then portioned out into cups and threw it in there. It's a nice little snack. Gives me extra protein, and it satisfies like a small sweet tooth if you're looking for something tasty. Regarding isopure as well, so when I initially spoke to my nutritionist, she was going over what different flavors that she was aware of for isopure, and had made a comment that the mango peach was really kind of nasty. Not a lot of people like that. Surprisingly, I had bought a box of the variety pack of isopure, which came with a mango peach. So just on a whim, I took that and I mixed it with half and half with a Crystal Light iced tea. So I made some Crystal Light iced tea, and then I mixed it half and half with the isopure, and it was really, really tasty. It was kind of like a fruit tea that you would get like out at a restaurant or whatnot, and it was really tasty. Went down really nice. Even my girlfriend loved it. She thought it was great. Which, if anybody's tried the isopure itself is okay, but it has that weird kind of aftertaste. It's almost hard to get a whole bottle down. Even when you're just sipping it, it's really, as liquid as it is, it almost feels thick going down. Maybe that's just the whole protein part of it. But yeah, so I feel like I'm rambling. Anyway, things are still going great, like I said. I kind of have one other thing on my mind as well, and it's kind of on a personal note. If you haven't had VSG surgery yet, and you're thinking about doing it, don't get too wrapped up in the surgery part of it. I was really stressed out prior to surgery, mainly because when the doctor initially told me, he was very informative. I really love my surgeon. He was fantastic. Dr. Landerholm was just wonderful. If you're in the Seattle, Washington area, see the Puget Sound Bariatric Clinic. They are fantastic. Great people. They took really good care of me. But one thing that he did mention was because of my size that anesthesia could be an issue. So it really got me nervous and whatnot. But I'll tell you, the day of the surgery I went in, I wasn't stressing at all. My anesthesiologist was fantastic. He made me feel at ease. I was in and out and no complications and whatnot. So if you're seeing this and you're really worried about the surgery, take a deep breath. You'll be fine. It's a life changer. It definitely is. And so you got to stop the hype. You got to stop listening to yourself saying, you know what? I'm this way. People have to love me for me. I used to be that way. I come from the East Coast, and when people said, "Hey, you're fat or you're big or whatever," I'm like, yeah, well, forget you. I'm the way I am because I am the way I am, and if you don't like me, then fine. Well, you know what? If you really love someone, you tell them. You let them know that their weight is scaring you and that they need to seek help. I wish I had. I wouldn't have gotten this big. Um, I was stupid, and I wish I had had people in my life to correct this before I could get to this point. I'm at this point, and I'm happy I'm moving forward. But if you don't have to have the surgery, then don't. So what I'm saying is, if you know people out there that are really struggling, let them know that it's time to change. You don't need to be a jerk about it. Let them know that you care, that you really do care, and that sorry, it's an emotional topic, but let them know that you care about them and you want them to be healthy, because it's scary when you get this big. But anyway, sorry for the rambling. If you're one of those guys or girls for that matter that was like me, saying, you know, big is beautiful and, I'm good the way I am, you know what? Rethink that, because yes, self-esteem is great, but when it comes to your health, that's something different. And no one can change but you. You have to make the decision. You have to go and do it yourself. For nobody else. You have to. So that's all I really have to say about that. You only have one life, and you got to do it. And that's that. Anyway. So anyway, this is Valinor, and I'm doing great. Like, again, week 2. I'll try to keep this little weekly updates. Things are still doing great, like I said. And I will talk to you all soon. Hey, and if anybody in the Puget Sound area, if you need any assistance at all or have any questions, feel free to contact me. Shoot me an IM or a message. I'm even available for coffee if you need to just cut loose and break and, talk to somebody, face to face and know what they've been through. So, anyway, this is Valinor signing off. Have a great day.